Good evening, everyone. So, my name is Akshay. Today evening, I'll be there with all of you, taking you all through the session. So, first of all, I would like to congratulate and welcome all the participants with us today, this Sunday evening. And the session for today, as you might be able to see also, as you might be able to see also on the screen, the need for value education. So, I'm sure many of you might be anticipating also, and it is a very important topic as well, that what will be the need of value education in the society today, and what we can gain from it in our life, how I can get maximum benefit for it. And I would really like to congratulate each one of you because you have taken out time from your schedule, and which will going to prove very useful in your life actually, because you are going to learn certain very important things today. So be with us for the next 50 minutes. So we'll be having a very amazing PPT by the speaker for today, Mr. Kushal sir. So I would like to briefly tell about Kushal sir. Yeah. So Kushal sir has completed his master's from Carolina State University in 2016 in computer science, and has been working for Cisco Systems as software engineer since 2016. He has completed his bachelor's in computer science from Thapar University in India in 2011, and he then worked for American Express and Samsung Research Institute, Bangalore. He admires the message of Bhagavad Gita very much because of its timeless wisdom, and he believes Gita answers all the questions of life. In fact, sir is there right now in America, and there the time zone is different. Like here it is evening, so there it is morning. So sir has already joined us, I believe. Okay. Okay, sir may not be able to unmute himself. Maybe I'll unmute sir. Yes. Kushal sir, I'm unmuting you. You can. Yes, sir. I'm unmuting you, Kushal sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Akshay, for introducing me. Thank you so much for your kind words. And I'm so happy to be here. It's an honor and privilege for me to be speaking to so nice group of people, group of children here from all varieties of life. I'm so happy to see you here. Um, you are the future leaders for our country and for the whole world. And I'm just deeply touched, and I'm really happy speaking to you all today. So Akshay, can I share the screen, or are you going to share the screen?
Yes, sir. I'll allow. You can share, sir.
Okay, let me go ahead. So here we go. So today we are going to speak on the need for value education. Maybe we need to disable the annotation feature, Akshay. The kids might not be aware, right?
Yes, sir. We have one option actually.
Okay.
You can go and you can disable participants annotation.
Okay. So I need to go to more, disable attendee annotation.
Yeah, disable participants annotation. Something like that will be there.
Okay.
And also you can clear the screen, sir, after that.
So
You can go to annotate, and there drawings, something clear all drawings.
Clear screen. Is there an where is that option? Clear screen.
Sir, in the tab only, that that is done, na, sir? Disable participant annotation.
Yes.
Okay. After that, sir, one option is there called annotate.
In
Only.
oh, got it.
Yeah. And in that, you have to clear all the drawings. Drawings option will be there and clear all drawings.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Thank you
thank you,
so
sir.
much. That was so nice. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So I hope everyone is able to see the screen. Let me. So it's a very nice morning here in California, and I'm so happy to be talking to such a encouraging people, so enthusiastic children from all walks of life. And today we are going to discuss about the need for value education. Why do we actually need to think about value education? The kids here are so brilliant, and I can see all their faces. They are so brilliant, I can see. But why do we need to spend time on values? You know, I have so many things to do. I have my homework. I have to play. Why do I need to work on values? So let's go ahead and have a fun time. I will keep it interactive. So let's have a fun time and let's go ahead. Eh, So today's session, I'm going to start. Hope everyone is able to see it. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, I think system sound has to be shared.
Is it audible now?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. I'm sorry for that. Thank you, Akshay, for letting me know. You are my savior today.
No, sir, thanks to you.
Thank you. So it's starting. Okay. So the session is dedicated to our founder, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, from whom we learn a lot of values. How do we spend our life in a systematic way? How do we utilize and get the maximum potential in our life? And so let's go ahead. Need for value education. So as you all know, all of you are coming up in your life. All of us are like small saplings. Most of you might have seen a small plant when it comes out of the ground. We put a seed, we put a little water, and there's sunlight, and then the saplings start to grow. It's a miracle. It's a miracle how this plant becomes a tree, and we get so many nice fruits out of that tree. Mangoes and apples and so many other things. So similarly, all our lives are like small saplings, right? And the stronger our roots are, the better we will be, the more we will be able to serve the society. So everyone, we can give fruits to everyone, and the trees, they serve everyone by giving fruits to others. So similarly, these values, what does values mean? They mean our actions or attitudes by which we know how we live and how we treat others. So values plus human means man of character. So if we are human but we don't have any values, then we don't have any character, you know. So a man is known by his values, the values like respect, how much we respect others, how much we respect our parents, how much we respect our teachers. Integrity, are we doing what we say that we do? Am I honest? If I say that I'm spending this much time in my studies every day to my parents, am I really doing it? Do I have the integrity and tolerance when there is situations when you feel reversals in your life? Are you able to tolerate those reverses? because failures are inevitable. Failures will, you will always see some kind of failure in your life. And compassion. So for people who are not so privileged as we are, we should show compassion to them. Then will become the man of character. So there's a very famous saying about the values. Can anyone guess it? When I will give you the first part. When wealth is lost, nothing is lost. Anyone knows the second part? There are three parts to this saying. You can maybe raise your hands. I can see your hands here. If, or Akshay can let me know. Is it something possible, Akshay, to have this interaction? If some kids want to add this up, if they want to say anything, or they want to put it in the chat box.
Yeah, sir. For now, chat box I have shared with me. I will share with you also. You can also see their responses.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, sir. Now you will also see.
Oh, perfect. Some of you have written the same thing which I have. Nice. So when health is lost, something is lost. Perfect. And what is the third part? Yes. When character is lost, everything is lost. Right? So today we'll understand that how is this saying applicable to each one of us. Thank you. I can see the chat box. There are a lot of messages here.
Yes, sir. So
Thank you. So let's go to the next slide. We'll see an example of character. Suppose you want to have an operation for your heart or for your kidneys, for a loved one, for your parent, and you know there is only a doctor named Casey John in the in the city that you are living, but he is known to be a person who is a kidney chore. You know, you don't have any alternative. You need to get the operation done. Uh, but you want to make sure that he doesn't steal the kidneys. So, and you have an MBBS friend uh, who is very integrity, who has a lot of integrity in his character, and now you are stuck. You need to get the operation done. You can't go outside your city. How would you make sure that the operation is done without Dr. Casey John stealing a kidney? And how would you go about it? It's a difficult situation. So the answer to this thing is that we can have the MBBS friend accompany us to the office of Dr. Casey John. So when he's operating, he knows that there's a person who is aware of the medical procedures. So he would be operating on us without doing any nefarious things. So that is the value of character in our life. If we have a person which is like values, if they are our friend in our life, then nobody can harm us in our life. That is the importance of character. Let's go to the next one. So how about just acquiring knowledge? And what is the use of character? I'm doing well in my exams. I'm doing brilliant. My marks are good, and my teachers are happy with me. I don't care if I'm honest or not about that. So let's see an example of a knife. A person, so the knife is the same, and a person who knows how to use the knife with character, he, as a doctor, he cures. He uses this same knife for surgery, right? This using of knife for surgery is a life-saving thing. You can save the life of someone. On the other hand, if the same knife can be used for stabbing someone in the back, what is the difference in these two scenarios? The difference is character. So one has to have a good character along with the knowledge that we are gaining in our so nice schools that we have. Okay, let's go next. So let's see, why do I need to start it so early? Why do I need to work on my value system from childhood? You know, some people will have this question. So let's take the example of a bamboo stick. So when a bamboo stick is very young, it is very easy to bend it, very easy to mold it, and you can make a lot of uses of bamboo stick. On the other hand, if it is old, you cannot bend it. There is no elasticity there. So you have to cut it. So it's not useful for any purpose. So similarly, if we start the value system, cultivating the values, cultivating the character from our childhood, we will become molded and we'll be so happy in our life. So we have to start early. There's a very nice story in this regard. There's a person who is who has committed a murder. So he is condemned to death. He's going to die. So uh, the person's authorities, they ask him, do you have any last wish? Then he says, yes, I want to see my mother. And they said, okay. So when he talks to his mother, he starts biting her ear, and somehow they separate him out from his mother, and they ask, why are you doing such a nonsense thing? So you know what this thief answers? He says that, you know, I in the childhood I just stole one pencil from my friend, a pencil that we use for drawing. And that time I came back and I told my mother that, mother, I stole a pencil. See, I got a pencil. um, my mother did not just, she did not correct me at that time. And I got encouraged, and she did not correct me when I started stealing, when I started robbing, and when I started killing people. She never corrected me. If she would have corrected me from the childhood, then I would have never become a thief. So that is the importance of starting early. That is the importance of character, starting the right values from the childhood. I am sure everyone has heard about Shivaji Maharaj, right? He was such a pious and such a strong ruler. He was so good that even when he was fighting with the opposition, he would never kill women. He would never kill children. He would never kill old people. So this was the value system that he had from his childhood, because he was taught by his mother, Jijabai. She would teach him on Ramayana, on Mahabharata, so many stories, so many stories. So you love stories, right? You can, yeah, you can say yes or no from the chat window. And these stories help us to build our character and then live a happy life and a strong life, a courageous life, like Shivaji Maharaj. Okay, let's go next. So I have a small exercise for you. Uh, we have 10 more minutes. We can quickly go through that exercise. Is everyone ready? So what we are going to do, we are going to stand. Um, we are going to stand for a while. So let me know if you can do that, if you can follow me. Everyone is able to see me? So let me stand up also. So we'll stand up for a while, okay? So we'll stretch out our hands like this, okay? And then we'll lift our right leg in the air, just a little bit, just a little bit, okay? Are you able to balance yourself? Okay,
No, sir, I can't.
you can't? Yeah,
So, sir,
you
I'm
have.
like reading their chat to you.
Oh, they are not able to balance.
They are saying like that.
Oh, nice, nice. So actually, you can bring down your hands. Now
Yes, I
try.
can.
Now try. Just with you lift your one leg up in the air, just a little bit, not a lot.
Yes, I can now.
You can. Okay,
Sir, I
nice.
did.
Now
Sir, I can
bring it
balance
down.
myself.
Bring it down. Now we are standing again. Okay. So now we'll do the second part. We'll do the second part to the exercise. Now I will bring my leg again up. You don't have to put your hands up. Just we'll stand again. And now bring the same leg again up. And now extend your arms in the front. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Able to balance? Able to balance? The leg should be up in the air. One leg, anyone. Little bit, not a lot, just little bit. And now close your eyes. Are you able to balance after closing your eyes?
I can balance. No. Yes. No, sir.
Was it difficult or easier than before? Was it difficult?
Difficult. Difficult.
Difficult, right?
Difficult. Everyone.
Perfect. That's the exercise. Now you can sit down back. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. So, the first time when we did it, we were able to focus at a point in front of us. That is like value system. So if you are focused on a value system in your life, you can be balanced. The second time when we closed our eyes, that means we don't have the values in our life. When we don't have values in our life, it's very hard to balance our life. So this balance, you have to take responsibilities in future. So you have to balance a lot of things at the same time. Unless we have the right value system, we won't be able to balance. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking that exercise. Let's go ahead with the next part. So what are some of the important values needed to be cultivated in life? As we discussed, if you like, you can put it in the chat box. What are the important values that you think we need to cultivate? Let me see if anyone is replying. Oh, wow. Nice. Nice. So you can put in the chat box any values that you think that we need to have as we grow up. Okay, let me see. Respect, helping, tolerance. Thank you, Aditya. Thank you, Narsimha Rao. Discipline, Rahen, honesty, never give up. Wow, that's brilliant. Patience, wonderful. Empathy, wonderful. Confidence, bhakti, very nice. Devotion, very important. Devotion. Cooperation, well done, well done. Self-confidence, love, wow, I really like it. Coordination, wonderful. Passion, integrity, support, obedience, sympathy. Wow, you guys are amazing. You are just wonderful. You are like shot from the cannon. All of you are amazing. Gratitude, kindness, selflessness, responsibility, humility. Wonderful. This is just amazing. Connectivity, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm seeing so nice values. So let's see the next part. How can I develop these values now? If I know these values are important, these are going to help me make me a better person for myself and the society. How can I cultivate these values? Let's see. To lay a foundation of habits that brings happiness and peace. So the education that we get in the school is like a beautiful bungalow, a very beautiful bungalow. But if the foundation is not strong, then the building will collapse. So similarly, we need to have a strong value system as a foundation. When we have a strong value system, we'll live happily with everyone around us. Okay. So I want another example. Tell me an example where a person has lot of knowledge and he has good character also. And then we need one example. You can put it in the chat box. It can be from the scriptures. It can be from the modern times. Let's go with the first example. A person with a good knowledge and a good character. Let me see in the chat window. Ram, Krishna, Hanumanji. Very nice. Books and nature. Wonderful. School, any class is okay. You can, Kalidas, very nice. Lord Krishna, APJ Abdul Kalam, wonderful, wonderful. Arjun, Radharani, Shiva, wow. Lord Ganesh, Ambedkar, Gandhi ji, myself, that's wonderful. Shiva, wow. Shivaji Maharaj, Mother Teresa, APJ Abdul Kalam, elders, very, very nice. Vivekananda, Lakshmi Bai, Nehru. Wonderful, wonderful. That's very nice. Now let's do the second one. People who have good character, Prabhupada. Now let's do the second part. People who have good knowledge, but they have a bad character. Ravan. Wonderful, Narsimha Rao. Very nice. Wow, Albert Einstein. Kamsa. Duryodhan. Kumbhakarna. Terrorists, wonderful, wonderful, very nice. Shakuni, thieves, very nice. Bad people, Dushasan, Karna, very, very good, very, very good. You kids are just rocking. You are just amazing. Thank you so much. You are wonderful. Let's go to the next part. So Pandavas, they were very pious. They had lot of value system, but Kauravas, they had good knowledge. They were also aware how to use the weapons, how to rule the country, but they were having a bad character, right? So they were not the ones who could rule the world. But Pandavas, they were righteous, they were truthful, and they have the knowledge. So they ruled the world, they won the war. And ultimately, the righteous people will always be victorious because God will be with them, right? Okay, so let's go to the next part. We'll skip this. What is the benefits of value education? We get freedom, we get love, unity, peace, respect, responsibility. So many nice fruits of having a value education. Happiness, simplicity, tolerance, cooperation. And how do we learn them? We learn them from the scriptures. So we have so many nice Vedic scriptures, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. They are the manual of life. Just like we get a manual with the mobile phone, how to operate the mobile phone. Similarly, there's a manual for our life. So this life, how do we lead a good life? We learn from our scriptures. If we don't follow the scriptures, then suppose I follow smoking. Scriptures don't recommend smoking. Then there's lung cancer. If I do drinking, then there's a liver problem. If I eat junk food, then there is a stomach ache. So this is the simple problems that we have if we don't follow the scriptures. How to behave in difficult situations. Okay, I'm a good person. I don't treat anyone else badly, and I don't take any intoxication. I follow the rules and regulations. But still, why am I facing so many difficult situations in our life? Why I'm not completely happy? So life is not a bed of roses. Even Pandavas, they were tortured by the Kauravas. They had to go to exile in the forest for 12 years. 1 year they have to be in disguise. So we should not think that people who are righteous, who are pious, they will not have difficult situation. They will have difficult situation, but they will know how to handle the difficult situation. So we get strength from God how to handle a difficult situation. For example, there are famous people who have committed suicide. You know about Adolf Merkel? He was the head of Volkswagen, and he had so many financial losses that he committed a suicide because he could not repay the debt. But a person with value education, he knows how to go through the adverse times, how to go through the difficult times. So that you will learn only through value education system. How to behave in changing position, changing situations of good and bad times that we are put in. Okay, so even if we have good birth, we are very rich, we have good education, we are very beautiful, if we do not have the values, then we will misuse them. And these same good things will actually become problems in our life. We should take these good things as a gift of God, and we should use them in order to serve the society and serve God. That is the real value system. How to learn self discipline? So, if you take care of a garden very nicely, you put the water at the right time, you trim the garden when it is required, you make sure there is enough sunlight, you will see you will get a very nice garden. But if we neglect to take care of the garden, then the the plant will go down. It will lose the freshness. It will actually die over time. So we need to have self discipline. We we need not take anything and everything that is presented in the advertisements. Many things are not required for my life. They are wants, they are not needs. So I should know what is my need and what is my want. you know they are value. So we don't need Coca-Cola, we don't need 7-Up, nothing against them, but just that it is a value system, not to spend in movies, parties, rubbish magazines and novels. They don't add up anything to our life. We need to have good character, we need to have respect for our parents, for our teachers, for our friends. That will make us a good person, not you know going after all these parties, movies and rubbish magazines. There are so many good things that you can learn, so we should spend our time wisely. And then how to be loved by all? Everyone likes to be loved by everyone. I mean, everyone here, I hope they are already amazing. So I know that your parents would love you and your society would be loving you, and I really love all of you. But everyone would like to, I would like everyone to be to be loving me. So how do we do that? If we are honest, if we are sincere, if we are respectful, if we are affectionate, then everyone will become our friend. So these are the values that we need to have. Then everyone would actually respect us. But we don't think about getting respect, we think about giving respect. How much love, how much service I can give to others. That is the real value. One who lives by pure values of honest and respectful behavior will never behave duplicitously. So we need to have a high moral standards. There is an example of Yudhishthir Maharaj. He was called Ajata Shatru because there was no enemy to him. He was such a pious king. That's why he became the emperor of the whole planet. And if you cultivate values, you will also not have any enemies in life, and you will also rule the world in whatever way you are serving the planet, serving the society. So I think we are already over time, so we will skip this part. Do we need to play this, Akshay?
Sir, maybe you can go to next slide.
Okay. So let's go to the last slide. This is about Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So when we chant the names of God, it gives us all these values automatically. They origin in our heart automatically. So if you like, let's do one round of chanting of one. We'll do one time, read the whole Mahamantra. So you can repeat after me. Um, we'll do one word at a time. Let's do Hare. You can repeat after me. Hare. Yeah. So Akshay, I hope they are able to repeat after me, right?
Sir, actually, we have muted all,
Okay. Okay.
so
Yeah.
they may not be
You
able
can
to.
speak. You can speak behind muted mics. That's all right. Behind muted mics. So let's do one mantra. So I will say and you can repeat after me. Here it goes. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
मुझे पता था मुझे मारेंगे मुझे पकड़ के.
Wonderful. That was just amazing. So let's go. Yeah, thank you very much for your time. You are amazing audience. You have such a nice attention span. Thank you so much for your time. And now we will explain you a little bit about the contest that we have. Everyone likes stories, right? Yes. So we'll tell you a story. There's a person named Albert Einstein. Everybody knows him, right? So Albert Einstein was a great scientist, and um, he would go to the classes, and the teachers would be so so amazed. How does he know so much? He was a child prodigy. Even when he was a child, he knew so many things. And when he became a big scientist, then he was engaged in developing the nuclear bomb, which actually was the cause of destruction. So at that time, he realized that everyone needs to have values and value system. Without value system, you cannot do good for the society, even if you want to, even if you have good education. So then he started reading Bhagavad Gita. He would have many students who would come to learn from Bhagavad Gita from him. But we from India, we don't know about Bhagavad Gita. So we should know Bhagavad Gita, right? Everyone should know. I personally myself, I read Bhagavad Gita every day for 10 minutes, and I work as a software engineer. It really helps me in how to be managed, well organized in our life. Uh, when you eat at the right times, when you eat vegetables, you might not like vegetables, but when you eat vegetables, when you go to bed on time, when you wake up on time, you have a regulated life, you will become a superman. Everyone wants to become a superman, right? So that's why by reading Bhagavad Gita, just like great people like Mahatma Gandhi, Narendra Modi, APJ Abdul Kalam, Pandavas, Arjuna, they became brilliant in their life. They did amazing things for the society. Everyone loves them so much. So that same thing we can have in our life by cultivating values, by reading Bhagavad Gita. And we are going to have a very, very nice contest around that. Um, so we are going to give you a small booklet that will have a lot of nice stories, and then there will be questions at the end. And those questions you can answer from Bhagavad Gita. So you don't have to read the whole Bhagavad Gita. For example, there is a question in the booklet. It says that uh, Ravi has an exam tomorrow, and right now he's studying. He has a book in front of him, but now he's feeling like, no, I need to go out and play cricket. I want to play cricket. Should Ravi go out and play cricket? So that is one of the questions. So how do I stay back? I know, right? So how do I stay back? How do I focus on my studies? That is one of the questions. So you will get multiple choice questions, A, B, C, D, and there will be a hint, Bhagavad Gita 6.6. So you can go to that chapter, that verse, and there will be answer in that verse. Oh, here it is. Thank you so much, Akshay. You are, yeah, thank you so much. So you can just go through that. This is our website, and there are prizes also for this contest. People who, first prize is a laptop, second is a cycle, third prize is a smartwatch, and there are 20 consolation prizes also. Nonetheless, even if you are not one of the top 20, it doesn't matter. Everyone who passes the exam, they will get a certificate, an international certificate from International Society for Krishna Consciousness, and that certificate will live with you forever. So everyone should participate, and it will be lots and lots of fun. And maybe I will stop here. Is there anything else, Akshay, that I need to cover?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Uh, you explained it really very nicely, and also especially for the children from 5th to 12th class. I suppose and I believe like it would be most relevant for them. So
Okay.
I just wanted to tell the website also. Our website is
Okay.
onlinevec.com. So if you want, I can write for all of you in chat box as well.
The
This
kids are
is
amazing. They are amazing. It's brilliant. I'm so happy seeing all of them.
yes. Yes, sir. They are really. I could also see they are really answering very nicely.
Very nice. Very nice. Wonderful.
Yeah. So all of you can see now in your chat box. This is the link for our website onlinevec.com. I like request all of you. You can go on this website and can see all the things yourself. What all just sir explained about you. This contest, value education contest. So this is a very amazing contest actually, especially made for all the childrens. I would really recommend for all of you. You should like register for it, and you should not yourself register. You should tell to your friends also that.
Yes, bring everyone.
Yes, sir. That one very amazing contest is going on. All of you also should take advantage for it. So a part of it, I have few quick announcements for all of you. I'm sure many of you must be eagerly waiting for the quiz, which we have already told you in the poster also, which we shared with all of you. So I will share the link of the quiz, but first I'll quickly tell the guidelines for the quiz. So it is a quiz having 8 questions. All the questions are based on the slides which you have just seen, Kushal sir, which very nicely have explained to all of us. And each question has a time limit of 30 seconds, like that. So I will post the link in the group. Maybe 2-3 more minutes I can take because it's a time specific quiz. So I want all of you to end it on time as well. And also at the end of the quiz, we will announce the toppers. So all of you should wait till end, till 8 o'clock at least, to know who is the topper. And those who will be toppers, they'll get special prizes and also a surprise from the side of our team. So that will be really amazing. And also just one quick announcement. This announcement is regarding your next session. So as we told you about VEC contest, next week, as we used to have every Sunday class every evening, next week it will not be there. And why it will not be there? Because we want all of you to take your time to register for this VEC contest. So we want like if it is the class is not there next week, then you have around 14 days of time to think and like register, and you can also inform your friends to get this wonderful advantage of this VEC contest. And a part of that, there will be class next week for those participants, like for those of you who have got registered for that. So why it is? Because in our next class, we'll be discussing how to solve the VC contest booklet. Like you might be remembering, just a few minutes back, sir told that we will be having in our VC contest kit, we will be having our own hard copy of Bhagavad Gita and also one very amazing value education contest booklet along with that. So that also you will get, and like as sir was telling, you will get an e-certificate and things like that. Also, we are going to have an online exam for this, which will be based on your solutions of the VC contest booklet. That is scheduled on 13th of September. So you have enough time with you to prepare and do all the things. Yeah, and also you can see the prizes as well. In fact, laptop itself is a very, like, if I am there at your place, I'll be really allured to attend it like that. And the second prize is a bicycle, and the third is a smartwatch. And a part of them also, we have got many consolation prizes as well, like that. So I really request and recommend all of you to get registered for this session. Yeah, and also I was telling regarding the next session. So next session will be there next Sunday, but it will only be relevant to those who have got registered for value education contest, because we'll be telling you a step ahead that how do we solve the value education contest booklet and how you dive deep into the contest and score better on your main exam that will be there on 13th of September, like that. So, okay, so I could see many questions like how to register and all. So I have posted the website onlinevec.com. You can just visit it, and there we have the option to register. Like that, you can register through that. And now I go ahead and put the link for all of you for the test, for the quiz. Okay, so I think many of you are asking like how to register, how should we pay the money and all. So we can see on the website itself, like, are you able to see this tab? Click here for students registration. So you can just open the online VEC website, onlinevec.com, and please go to this click here for students registration and just click on it. So now when I clicked on it, now you are forwarded to a page. Just a second. Yeah. So here you can see that this contest, some details are given. Like this contest is for group 1. We have this contest in 2 groups. Group 1 is from 5th to 7th standard and group 2 is from 8th to 12th standard. And here you can also see the details of the payment, how you can do. Like you have to enter the amount and then participant name, father and mother, email, and all the things you can go ahead and you can simply pay. It's very simple actually. So when you fill this form, your registration is done. And then you will receive a hard copy of Bhagavad Gita and a value education contest booklet at your address. So that we will do like a kind of courier from our side, and then you will receive it, and then you can go ahead and solve that value education contest booklet to deep dive into the concepts of Bhagavad Gita and improve your life. Yeah, and also the cost for this contest is only 200 rupees. That includes everything actually. That includes your own copy of Bhagavad Gita. That includes your value education contest booklet, and also the price to transfer the like these things from here to at your address, like that. So that will include everything, and you can go ahead and like register for this contest. So. I hope you might have got a fair idea. All of you who are asking how to register, you simply go to the website, click on students like registration, and you can fill this form and it will be done. Very simple. Yeah. So if any other question is there, we will take, but by the time I will put the link for quiz. So here we go. So now you can see I have put the link for quiz to all of you. You can just click on it and you can submit it. It will not take more than 5 minutes. You all can do it. Yeah, so I think there is some problem with the link, some technical issues. So by the time we'll fix it, we request you like you can fill the feedback form by the time. So it will again not take much time. Please take some moments to fill the feedback form. I have posted in the chat box. Yeah, so I suppose all of you have done the quiz and the feedback form also. I could see 184 responses for quiz. Ruchi wants to speak, yeah.
Wonderful. Kids are amazing. 184 responses. That is just wonderful. So nice. Thank you, Akshay. It was so nicely done. The forms, the quiz. I also did some quiz questions. That was really good.
Okay, sir. So now we have the result with us. So the first rank is scored by Kandukuri Sai Shri with 88% of accuracy and the score of 4300. Very nice. Then second rank is scored by Divyesh with a 75% of accuracy and 3800 score. Amazing. Then third one is Chilkula Bhavana with again 75% of accuracy and 3800 score. And then we have Tanvi. Yeah, it will come. Then we have Tanvi with again 3800 score. And then we have Sai Charan with 3700 score. And then we have Prabhu Bankar with 3600 score. So now the tie is on 3600 again 3200. So now I just wanted to tell a thing that as you can see, many of you have got similar scores also, like at 3800 it's a tie. So according to the list, whosoever will has submitted first, whose responses is at first, will get the prize, like that. So we'll choose top scorers from it, and then you will receive a very special prize from our team that we will reveal. And also I'll discuss with sir also, maybe a free registration from our side for you on value education contest, like that.
Well, that's amazing. So nice. So nice. Very nice attempts. Wonderful.
Yeah, so we thank you all. Again, I remind all of you, I hope you enjoyed the quiz. Actually, me and some of my friends, we just prepared by hearing the lecture of sir right now and also seeing the PPT, like that. And I hope you might have enjoyed questions also. They were not too difficult, at the same time, not too easy as such. Yeah, and
Yeah,
I really congratulate all of you who have scored very nice. 88% score, like the first rank, is really very good. I didn't expected that because some questions I have kept tough. So I again request all of you, please don't forget to register for the VEC through the website onlinevec.com, and then the tab that you have to click for the students registration. And don't forget to tell to your friends also. Help them also to take the best use of this opportunity. At the same time, next Sunday, we don't have class as such, but we have class for those who have completed their registrations of VEC, like that, because the class will be relevant for them only. And we'll be going to see how to solve this value education contest booklet for which I was speaking. It's a very special booklet having many questions and many stories. It's very amazing to solve it, like that. So that we'll see for the next session. Yeah, so I think that's all for today. First of all, we thank Sir Kushal Sir
thank
for
you.
taking out his time and explaining all the concepts so nicely. In fact, I was also very much involved when all the kids were hearing. And I thank all of you as well for taking out your time on Sunday evening. Generally, it's difficult on Sunday
Yeah.
evening, but all of you have been very consistent audience, hearing so patiently and giving so many answers. In fact,
Wonderful.
Sir himself was appreciated so much, Kushal Sir, like that. And we hope for your bright future and also your maximum participation in this value education contest.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So we'll meet next Sunday. We hope all of you will register and will be there with us next Sunday evening.
Thank you. You made my day. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. So in case it's exactly 8 o'clock, we can take questions for 2-3 minutes. In case you have any, you can just type in a chat box.
Akshay,
Or
also, if they want, they can register now. We can wait for 5 minutes if they like. If they need any help with the registration or.
sir, that can also be done, but here is a huge number, sir. I'm
Oh,
able to
okay.
see around
Okay.
200 over there.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
they can ask questions, and if they need any help with the registration, they can ask you anytime, right? Is there a question? Is there a number where they can reach? Where
Yeah,
they.
yes, sir. Correct,
Okay.
correct. So I think it's a very valid question because most of you may feel like face some difficulty while
Yeah.
registering. So on our website itself, we have 2 contact numbers of 2 of my friends, that is Shiva and Anurag. I will type their phone number as well right now in the chat box. So these are phone number of Shiva and Anurag. So all of you can save these numbers and you can contact in case you feel any difficulty, like you are not able to do even small things. You can always reach out to us through these contacts.
Yeah. No question is a bad question. So you
Yeah.
can contact for anything. Okay.
Yes, sir. So I'm just putting it in your chat box. I hope all of you are able to see. I have written phone number Shiva at the phone number and Anurag at phone number. So all of you can save it and can like reach out to us. And these are WhatsApp number as well. You can reach out through WhatsApp or you can directly call, or simple option is you can go to our website onlinevec.com and can do register for that. And I also believe all of you have filled the feedback form along with the quiz. It is there already in your chat box. You can go to that and you can fill it if you have not. And we are very thankful for your feedback as well. So now we will officially close the meeting. Thanking sir so much for his time and all of you as well. And we hope to see all of you next week, next Sunday. in the class where we'll be discussing about VC booklet. Yeah, in case you have one or two question, you can just write in the chat box, or you can raise hand. I can unmute you maybe, and then you can speak also.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, someone is raising hand. Okay, in video I can see many of you are raising hands, so I'm unmuting. I'm unmuting Nakshatra.
Hello, Nakshatra.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, so I have already registered and I have um, asked for the Bhagavad Gita hard copy and VEC book, sir. Sir, I
Okay.
have a doubt that is this contest because in that form I read that it is an open book test. Is it a open book test or a not seeing book test? I have a doubt.
Okay, I'll tell
Oh, maybe
Nakshatra.
I can answer. Akshay will
Yes, sir. Yeah, because I have been seeing that, sir. So yes, Nakshatra, it is an open book test only. Like right now, you will receive your own hard copy of. If you have registered, then you will receive your own hard copy of Bhagavad Gita and the Value Education Contest booklet. So now you have time till 13th of September to solve it at your time. You take your time and solve it very nicely. Now we will have our final exam on 13th of September, which will be done on an online platform. So for that, you will receive a username and password, and then you will get 70% of the questions from the same booklet and 30% questions from the hard copy of Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, like that. So then all of you can go ahead and perform very nicely there, and you can emerge victorious as toppers there.
Nice question.
Yeah, thank you, Nakshatra. Anyone else? Okay, so we are already above time. Maybe we'll close here. In case you have some questions still, you can reach out to us through the phone numbers which I have given of Shiva and Anurag. You can write to us through WhatsApp, or you can simply call them, and I'll also be available through them, like that. And we can take any other question. So I can see in chat box, many of you really appreciate it. I'm also very happy to spend time with all of you, such quality time.
Wow.
Yeah,
You
so
are all
now,
wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining in the Sunday evening.
yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And thank you so much, everyone.
If you have any questions, please let Akshay know. You have the contact number of Shiva and Anurag.
Yes,
You
sir.
can ask. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Have
Thank
a
you so much, sir.
good evening. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye, sir. Yeah, everyone, just one last thing. I hope all of you have filled the feedback forms. So we have one option in the feedback form also, you might have seen. In case you have questions which is not answered, you should have written there also in the feedback form. And in case you have not, then no worries at all. You can directly approach Shiva and Anurag. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. So we'll meet next week, or otherwise next to next week. Take your time to register for the Well Education Contest and take the full advantage. Thank you so much. Happy evening. Good night.